Would you be concerned if a plan was leaked, was discovered to censor the internet and shut down free speech as we know it? Well, President Obama, as he was outgoing a month ago, signed a bill in the National Defense Authorization Act of 2017 to put the CIA and the State Department over the Board of Governors of the Federal Communications Commission and to have them claim control of all digital spectrum, cable, not just broadcast TV and radio, digital information, print media, online, all of it. And Trump's gotten in, he's done a lot of good things, but they've left that in the State Department, even though Rex Tillerson supposedly, taking that over. And Brock's going ahead in a new memo that's been leaked. Dr. Jerome Corsi broke it today at Infowars.com to begin censoring the web and working with a mail-order diploma group out of Florida and Snopes, the trifecta of Brock, the Democratic Party operative, caught in WikiLeaks, running all these anti-American operations, will tell the media and the internet, Google, Facebook, Twitter, what is banned. They can say, look, we use David Brock's list. Now, the Washington Post a few months ago put out a list of fake news that should be banned, and then they wouldn't say who gave it to them. Of course, DrudgeReport.com, Infowars.com are high on that list. Why? Because we're going to show you real news right now. Here we go. We'll show you when Maxine Waters says that Russia has invaded Korea, which, by the way, they never did. And we'll show you when Pelosi thinks that George W. Bush is still in office. That was 8 years ago, sweetheart, and some change. 8 years and a couple months. 8 years and 2 months. So here we go. Leaked docs. Brock conspires with Facebook, Google to shut down conservative media. And then you can go in how they met in December. This is after Trump had already been elected of last year to set it up. And then he's got a copy of the briefing that is a Media Matters operation, top watchdog against fake news and propaganda, transforming the media landscape. Yes, they will take it all over and take care of everybody. There's David Brock. He's decided he runs your life, and he decides what you can see. And after all, be a good liberal. Don't get to see what you want to see. Just David Brock, and you see what David Brock wants you to see. So there's that report up on Infowars.com. Meanwhile, here's one of the people that's been censored off of Facebook and Twitter. Ben Garrison, been a guest on the show. When they say they're not going to hire vets, but they're going to hire 10,000 Islamic refugees. We've got the little Women's March pussy hat. That's what they call it. She's going in here, even though women can't go into Starbucks in Saudi Arabia. You've got Will Work for Food, U.S. vet, Special, Decappuccino, Goat Milk Mocha, Starbucks Coffee, now hiring Muslim refugees, Cafe Mecca Blend. So there you've got Ben Garrison breaking all of that down. Look, I'm just going to leave this now and just point out that we're destroying the globalist. InfoWars on its lowest weeks reaches 41 million people on TV and radio. That's people actually watching or listening. Not reach, not impressions, not, my link was on a Facebook page and somebody could have clicked it. No, that's called reach. We have billions per quarter on that. Everybody goes, well, I got 100 million reach. Well, you got like 5,000 actual people clicking. We have 40 plus million watching, clicking, viewing for extended periods of time. That's not counting all our articles read, everything else. That's just on our platforms. Election week, 85 million. The last week, though, even bigger. 90 million or more, close to 9 million or more, because Joe Rogan Experience reaches 90 million. So we're just dominating. Thanks, way more than 90 million. So there's a lot going on here. It's a very, very exciting time to be alive. And we're number one, despite the fact they're trying to block us. And so here's the deal. You're the folks that are number one out there. You're the ones making all this happen. So Infowars.com/show. Spread that link to everybody, our podcast, all of them. Just find them, get them out to people and know that the enemy's trying to censor this more and more. So tell folks, hey, here's the forbidden truth. It's not liberal. It's not conservative. It's Americana. It's about success. That's what we stand for. I'm Alex Jones. This is the InfoWar.